Hey folks, Tom Moore coming to you today with another video. Today we're doing the top 3 wealthiest neighborhoods to call home in and around the Halifax area. We're going to be talking about house prices, kind of what it's like living in the neighborhood, as well as some great footage of the neighborhoods. Now here at Living in Halifax, me and my team specialize in moving people from both outside the province and outside the country right here to this beautiful city we call home. We also do sales and we help folks within the city move around. So if you're thinking about making a move, reach out, but without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so neighborhood number 1 is going to be a familiar one. It's the south end of Halifax. Now this neighborhood is the largest that we're going to be talking about today, but it's basically almost half of the Halifax Peninsula. Near the middle of the peninsula aspect of the neighborhood, the lots are a little bit smaller than what you might find at the very end towards Point Pleasant Park. But this neighborhood tends to have larger lots, larger homes, and just a higher price point because of its situation and where it's located. The advantages to this neighborhood is that A, you're very close to downtown, as well as kind of everything that the city core has to offer. You don't really have to deal with rush hour traffic because of the area where the neighborhood is situated. There's no traffic that kind of cuts through the south end to get to downtown. You've also got some great park life and obviously great shops. So overall, this neighborhood is going to have everything you need very close by. Now, the other interesting aspect of this neighborhood is that it's the only neighborhood we're going to be talking today with condo living options. So when we're looking at average price points for houses, we're hovering right around 1.3, 1.2. This is going to change pretty drastically depending on maybe you're on the ocean, on the Northwest Arm, or maybe you have a smaller house on a smaller lot of land. You might be able to find something for under $1 million. When it comes to the condos, however, we're seeing average price points of right around $600,000, and that is going to depend based on what you're looking for. So some condos in Halifax that are on the new build side of things, they have a lower strata fees or lower condo fees. They tend to have a smaller square foot print. And then on the older side of things, you might get something a little bit bigger, but the condo fees might be a little bit higher. It just really depends on what you're looking for. All right, neighborhood number 2 is going to be Indigo Shores. Now this is a bit of an interesting neighborhood because it's almost luxury country living. These are primarily large single family homes on really big lots. They can be up against McCabe Lake, or they can be kind of set back in the woods. But this is a relatively new development, so all the houses are probably going to be within 10 years of building. And then they're still kind of expanding the neighborhood as time goes on with plans for further expansions into the future. Now, this neighborhood is quite far away from your basic amenities. You're probably about a 5, maybe 10-minute drive into lower middle Sackville, which is going to be where your kind of grocery stores are, and your basic stuff, Canadian Tire, maybe some restaurants, whatever. And then the other aspect of this neighborhood is that you are kind of centrally located if you're looking to get to either downtown Dartmouth, Nova Scotia's Valley, which is where kind of a lot of the farmland is, or downtown Halifax. You're about 25 minutes to 20 minutes to all 3 of those. And then to the airport, if you're looking to, get out and about and do some traveling or travel for business or something like that, you're probably only about 15 minutes. So the name of the game here is that you're going to be able to have a large home on a large lot for a price point that isn't something that you might find in the south end. On average, you're seeing homes go for about $950,000 here. However, that can fluctuate obviously based on if it's lakefront, the size of it, the newness of it, and other aspects like that. All right, our third and final neighborhood is going to be Shore Drive, located in Bedford, kind of at the end of the Bedford Basin. Now, this is really one long road with a couple of tiny little dead ends that shoot off of it. But the name of the game here is that you're in Bedford, which is already kind of an affluent area in Halifax. And then here you're going to get a good mixture of houses that are on the ocean on one side, and then on the other side, they're kind of just up from the ocean. A lot of them have oceanside views, and we're really only 25 minutes to downtown Halifax and downtown Dartmouth. Now, on average, we're seeing houses go for 1.25, but obviously something that's on the water is probably going to be a bit more expensive than something that's off. Sizes are going to come into play. Overall, you're generally going to find large single-family homes on large plots of land, and then there's going to be little minor variances in between. But you've also got a couple little parks here. You got lots of amenities really close by, so it's oceanside city living that's a little bit removed from the peninsula of Halifax. And Bedford's a wonderful community that's really kind of been a staple of Halifax and something of an affluent community as well. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video on the top 3 wealthiest neighborhoods in and around the greater Halifax area. Once again, I'm Tom Moore with Remax here in Halifax. And if you are thinking about making a move, a lot of folks like yourselves who do reach out to us, we help them move, whether they're between provinces or even from outside of the country. So look forward to hearing you, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.